everybody, my name is Madeline and welcome to the corner of the internet. If I look like a mess right now, that's because I am a mess. And you know why I'm a mess? Because One Direction released their 5th album on Friday. So basically, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be reviewing and listening to the album with you and just kind of talking about like my take on the songs. Obviously, I've listened to the album multiple times already all the way through, so it's not going to be a reaction, it's just like reviews and how I like it. So also, sorry for the lighting. Natural lighting was being weird and now you can just see like dots. It's been very hard to try and film this video. But yeah, we are going to start. So the album is called Made in the AM because apparently it's Made in the AM. They don't sleep, and I feel really bad for them, but they get a year off, so. It's their 5th album, One Direction. If you don't know who they are, I think you live under a rock. Pretty sure you live under a rock. Anyways, I have the album up here on my Spotify, and I'm going to stream it because I've already bought it. So the first song is called Hey Angel, and originally everyone thought Hey Angel was going to be the saddest song on the album, because of the lyrics Harry was tweeting, and because like fan theories were like, oh, it's probably for like fans who couldn't make it throughout the 5 years, stuff like that. So we thought it was gonna be really sad. It's not sad. It's actually really upbeat and like hippie. So it's like Beatles. It's weird. I feel like I'm listening to Beatles. Like Beatles. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? What's that song that's like, Bittersweet Symphony? That's what this sounds like? Is this just me? I'm... Oh god. Okay. So, Hey Angel, some of the lyrics are like, hey Angel, do you look at us and laugh when we hold on to the past? Hey Angel, oh I wish I could be more like you. Do you wish you could be more like me? I don't know. I love this song. I think it's so cool because everyone wants to be an angel. Everyone wants to be like this perfect person, but it's like, do you laugh at us? Do these perfect people laugh at us when we're trying to be like them? Do you want to be different than who you are? And I think it's very cool. Good way to open the album. I'm so bad at describing things, I'm really sorry. Okay, next song is Drag Me Down. Obviously, Drag Me Down has been out for a couple of months now because they played it at On the Road Again. It's there, it's beautiful, but Louis solos on this album. I'm so proud of him. Okay, thoughts on this song. I love this song too. I'm gonna say that for every song. I love the song. I think that it's just really, a lot of the songs on this album are more for the fans, I think, than people who don't really know the music or aren't like kind of followers of them. The lyrics on this are very different. It's saying, I mean, like, as long as I have you, nobody can drag me down. So as long as I have supports, like, they can't stop being successful. Like, as long as we support them, they're gonna keep doing what they love to do, and it's very cool. And the amount of times they say on this album, this is not the end, or it's not over, makes me want to actually cry. Perfect. Number 3. I'm gonna try to go faster. So the next 2 songs are Perfect and Infinity, which have also been out for a while. Perfect, a lot of people think is about Haylor or Harry and Taylor, and that is a ripoff of Style. I don't know, because I don't think that Harry's the type of person to like hold kind of thoughts like that or like emotions over things for that long, because they dated a couple years ago. Like, it's been some time, and honestly it didn't look like they were actually dating, not just being a fan, but just like they did not look happy. So I don't think he wrote this about her. I think it's just like a perfect relationship, and the music video is so cool. It's The music video is basically them like in hotel rooms and just kind of being their normal selves, and it's all black and white. Made me want to cry a little. Let's go. And Infinity. The first time I heard Infinity, I was in school. Most of these songs were released while I was in school. It was not a good thing. But it's just so, their vocals have progressed so much. Like, they're all so strong when they sing now. And like Infinity in the chorus and everything. I can't. I don't know why I thought this video would be a good idea, because it's basically me just loving them. And I'm like, I want to play all of them, but this is going to take a long time and copyright. Next song is End of the Day, which is probably one of my favorite songs on the album, like top 5, because it's just such an upbeat song. Like, you kind of just want to dance to it. Okay, that lyric is my favorite thing in the world. You love who you love, and there ain't no other way. That's actually my lock screen. If you can see this, that's my lock screen. It says, all I know at the end of the day is you love who you love, and there ain't no other way. I feel like that's kind of, there's a thing called Rainbow Direction, and it's like supporting the LGBT community in the One Direction fandom, and it's just very important that they're doing that, and to have that in a song. Oh, number 6 is If I Could Fly. This song effed me up. Okay, why? They sound like angels, A. B, this is the only song that I listened to. I didn't listen to any teasers. I didn't listen to any of the leaked songs. I did not want to hear anything unless they were released. And this song blew up all over the internet. And then Harry tweeted about it. So I watched the video. And I cried so hard because just, it's such a beautiful song. And then like the video they showed were moments from like 2010 and not good. Just, oh. He sounds like an actual angel. They have strings. I can't handle this song. Like, why did they each have to sing a line? Why do they want to kill us? Why do you want to kill us? Why? Okay, next one. Long Way Down. Long Way Down. It doesn't really like stick in my head, so I haven't heard it a lot of times, but it's just very relaxing and kind of calming, and it's like we built our relationship up, like we were so like in love and we had everything, we felt like we were on top of the world, and now it's crumbling and I feel like I'm falling forever. And If I Could Fly and then listening to Long Way Down is very sad. Never Enough. Okay, Never Enough is my favorite song on the album just because of the beginning. It's just why? They're cavemen. Oh. I hate that. No. Stop being cavemen. Never Enough. I love it. Also, lyrics are so good. It's like you love someone, you can never have enough of them. The relationships that you never want to be away from each other, which are very rare but are also really amazing to have. Next one, Olivia. I have a friend named Olivia who, when this song came out, that was fun. No, I love that it's called Olivia because the chorus, or leading up to the chorus, it's like, I love Olivia. So it's, I just picture them saying I love ya, in their thick accents and like Louis saying it, you would not be able to understand. It would sound like they say Olivia, and I think that's really cool. It's like a little pun, just a little pun in their album. Yeah, and it's such a sweet song too. All these songs are amazing. I'm trying to like rush through it, but also not. Oh, and in the beginning, okay, some of their songs now, there's like parts from when they recorded it, so it reminds me of like Money off of the Five Sauce album, 5 Seconds of Summer. Yeah, so that's very cool. And I read something today that apparently Harry wanted trumpets in Olivia or something, and when it was on the album, the final cut, he still didn't have trumpets. There was no trumpets on it, so he still says the song's unfinished. If that actually happened, I don't know. It was from the live session today that there aren't videos out yet. Okay, What a Feeling. I don't like this song a lot. I don't love it. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, because, I mean, it's very different from the rest of the album. It's very, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of more 80s-ish than what I like, and I don't know. It's a good song, and I like the lyrics of it. I just, not one of my favorites. I'll just leave that there. Love You Goodbye. No, oh god, this song. Question, why did we have to wait 5 years for Louis to do a high note? Who knew that I hate him. Who knew that this little hedgehog of sunshine could do the things, and he never did them live. And now we're not going to see them live because they're not going on tour for the album. Hi. Love You Goodbye. If you're breaking up with someone, you kind of want that, like, one last special moment. So it's just like, well, if I'm not gonna see you tomorrow, let me love you goodbye. It's sweet. Such a cat song. And I don't know. Okay. Adjustment. I Want to Write You a Song. It's so cute and it sounds like Toy Story. You know how bands like to tease their songs? Yeah, Niall was playing this on tour and everyone was freaking out. And now we know what it is. But I Want to Write You a Song is probably the cutest thing. If somebody wrote me this song, I'd be crying. But it's like, I want to write a song for you because I love you so much and I want the world to know like how much I love you and all the things I want to do for you. And it's cute. Stop being cute. Stop it. Stop it. Next song is History. History, also one of my favorite songs off the album. And again, another like feel good, uplifting song off the album because a lot of them are kind of slower and they're not kind of like stuff off of maybe like Midnight Memories or like Act My Age. They're kind of calmer, I guess, because they're growing up. History is just kind of like look at all the memories we've made. Look at everything we've done together. We have a lot of history and it's cute. I keep saying the songs are cute because they are. I love it. The like solos in it, all of their solos are so good. The only thing that I kind of don't like about this album is it seems that Harry sings like 80% of the time. Which, I mean, I love Harry, I love his voice, he's a very, very strong singer, but I don't know, they are getting more equal solos and kind of getting chances more now to show off their individual strengths. But I just wish that, I don't know, it seems like every single song starts and ends with Harry, and I kind of wish that there was like a song be like, oh yeah, this is Niall's song, this is where he like outshines everyone. Doesn't outshine, but it's just he owns the song, this is what he does. Like No Control was Louis' song off the last album. Like I want them all to have a song like that, and it's kind of, I don't think they really do, and it's really upsetting because they all have amazing, amazing voices. They're very, very talented. Temporary Fix is No Control 2.0, and Harry screams again. That sounds very weird. Temporary Fix is, it's a mature song. Let's do that. It's like, kind of, if you want to compare it to any other song, almost the same wavelength of, I guess, maybe like Hotline Bling or something, where, like, you need someone, and it's like, oh, I'll be your temporary fix. Let's, like, just for a night, I'll be with you. Also, like, yes, good job, I love you. When artists scream in songs, which sounds really weird, but when they do, I love it because it's like they have all of this built up passion, and the only way you can do it is by screaming lyrics, which we all have done. Don't even try to lie to yourself. Walking in the Wind. Okay, this song, lyrically, favorite. It's also top 5. I'll tell you my top 5 at the end. But it's just like, it's kind of, to me, when they're on break, it's like you'll find me in all these places that you wouldn't think to find me, and I'm walking in the wind. There! He says it's not the end. I feel like this song is them really saying, like, they're talking about their break, and you'll find me in places we've never been for reasons we don't understand, walking in the wind. Or goodbyes are bittersweet, but it's not the end. Like, this is them telling us that you're gonna find me places. We're still gonna be around. We're gonna come back. We're gonna be here for you guys. And, like, this is what we have to give you for a year. I feel like they kind of poured their heart into this album because they wanted to make it really good for us to kind of treasure for a while. I don't know, I'm getting emotional. Wolves! Wolves I haven't listened to a lot. It's kind of like with Long Way Down or What a Feeling. They don't really stick with me. So, I mean, I do, when I see lyrics of it, I think it's very well. Like, their lyrics have improved, I think, a lot from, like, their first album to now, or even from, like, Midnight Memories to now. They've kind of grown a lot as songwriters. I love lyrics. I think they're the best part of music. That sounds really weird, and it probably doesn't make sense, but, like, some people just like music because it sounds good. I like music because of what they're saying. So they've grown up lyrically, and I think that's important. But yeah, Wolves is like, they all have this very 80s vibe. Maybe, I don't think it's 80s, probably like more 60s, but like kind of like what you'd just bounce to. Bounce and snap. That's gonna be how I describe it. That's what I think their music now is. Like, people, I don't know. I'm gonna try to decipher this. Like, late at night, something's trying to, like, get in your head and you don't want it, and it comes straight for your heart like it comes straight for your emotions. Well, man, getting deep in here. Last song. This is the worst reaction video ever. Oh well. Last song is AM, which, album reference, name, this is where it came from. AM is basically where I think this entire album came from. It's like talking about what their favorite moments all happened in, like, late at night. And I think a lot of us have moments where they're made late at night and you're like, let's just go do something, or let's run somewhere and talk about nothing. And it's kind of my favorite things, like, kind of make memories that are more special in the AM because you don't know what you're really doing. It's kind of more honest and more just spontaneous than, like, in the middle of the day. So it's like my favorite conversations are made in the AM. And swimming around in our glasses, talking out of our whoop. And they swear because they're grown men and they can swear. The album as a whole, I think, is probably one of the best works. Obviously, as artists grow and stuff, every album they put out or everything they put out is going to be better. I just think that from 4 to this, you can really tell, like, how much they've grown in writing lyrics and producing, in, like, their vocals, and just all around everything that they do. They've really grown up and matured. Like, the fans have grown up with them. So it's just very cool, and I think they really wanted to give us something that we could cherish and have for however long we need. And they wanted to make, I know they wanted to make a statement because of the whole drama in March of this year. They were like, well, we're not gonna let this break us. Like, we're not gonna let it drag me down. Like, that's kind of I feel like that's kind of really about drag me down, is that even though we've, like, lost a member, they've lost, like, one of their brothers, as they say, they're still gonna make music. Like, most bands would probably just stop and not want to carry on because it's someone, but they've made the decision to carry on for their fans, and it's very cool. My favorite songs are History, Walking in the Wind, Love You Goodbye, If I Could Fly, and I Want to Write You a Song. I think that those 5 are just very lyrically and like musically kind of calming and also comforting to me in a way. All of these things could be related to like their careers. I feel like that's what this album really is. Like there's underlining meanings. History is like we have 5 years of history together. Look at all this stuff we've done, and Drag Me Down is the fans, and we could be infinity, like the legacy is gonna be forever. Like it's really just for the fans and how much we've loved them for 5 years, and you don't know, I love it. This is a really bad representation, but I love it. I hope you go buy it. And even if you don't like One Direction, I think a lot of people who don't like One Direction actually haven't heard their new music and still think it's what makes you beautiful, which really it's not. Like they've really changed and like played with their sound and have kind of broken the barrier of like stereotypical boy bands and pop music. So if you can, like I was doing, stream it on Spotify. I'll probably figure out maybe I'll put the links in the description if you want to hear it. And yeah, leave a comment below what your favorite song off of Made in the AM is and why, and I will hopefully read through them. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed me talking about One Direction, and subscribe if you want to see more videos, because I know I'm trying really hard to try and film, but it's very hard to get an old camera to have footage that works on a new MacBook. So I'm trying, I promise I'm trying. I know I only have one video up right now, but bear with me, please. Please. Okay. I love you. Take care of yourself. Bye.